Page 44, the carousel. On the previous page they talk about an interval of a sixth. We already talked about intervals and how to figure them out. Have fun with it. No big deal, right? At the top of this page they give you a left hand warm-up. Talk briefly about that because they're not giving you the theory behind what's going on. That first measure of the top, the left hand warm-up, that's the C chord. Remember that? From the harp song. The next measure, it's called a 5/7 chord. We'll get more into that later. Just remember a C chord, a 1 chord, a 5/7 chord. Then a 1 chord, a 5/7 chord. Really, that's what it is. These are two of the primary chords in C major. There's a third one, we'll get that later. And you're not playing the chords with the notes together, you're playing obviously one at a time, called an arpeggio. So in this piece, there's really nothing to it. You're just really working on the left hand. And I've told you before about bringing out the melody, so I'll have to say a lot more about that because now they're finally getting around to mentioning it. They're saying play the left hand quietly. I say bring out the melody because in this piece the melody happens to be in the right hand. Doesn't have to be, it could be anywhere. So when they say in this piece the left hand always plays quietly, that's correct. That's because the melody is in the right hand. So just the dynamics given at the beginning, it says MF. Of course, they put the dynamic for the left hand in there for you, but normally music won't do that. You only get one. You would get the one for the melody, and you have to know to play everything else softer. So if I'm going to play the melody, I got to play the accompaniment or the rest of it softer, because we want to hear the melody. That's what's important. Now it can get tricky in piano playing. A lot of people, I've done it, lots of people do it, is you tend to focus more on the hand that's doing more. And right now, in those first two measures at least, the left hand's doing the work. And when you focus on a hand like that, you tend to play it louder without realizing it. You know, you think you're bringing out the melody. You're not, because you're focused on the left hand. So you have to always judge whether you're really playing everything balanced correctly. You can focus on a hand with practice and keep it soft at the same time with practice. I do want to mention the first two lines is one dynamic. And the third line down you get a different one where it's telling you to play the melody soft and the left hand very soft. Now this throws some people, they get it backwards. They're thinking, how soft can I play the accompaniment? So I'll just try and play the melody a little louder than that, okay? In other words, they're having the accompaniment judge how loud it needs to be. No. The melody dictates what's going on. You decide how soft you want the melody to be. It doesn't have to be real soft, but soft. However soft it is, and then you practice and find a way to get the accompaniment under that. 3-4 times, so I'll give us 3 counts and we will play it together slowly because you need to hear the notes. Make sure you're playing the same notes I'm playing. If you're not sure of that, then play it with me one hand at a time for a bit. Left hand's in C chord, C position. Right hand has a little finger on the E. It's not going to be that position because you have a G in the third measure, so really it's this position. One, ready, go.